Hi, it's Grimoire Geo with Luxury Gaming, and today we are covering LCS 12, which had 252 players. We are here with Sebastian. Todd, he got first place. He's the champion of the LCS 12 event. He's piloting Dragon Link, which was kind of insane because this event, there was so many decks or strategies to like try to stop this deck from topping. And even streamers, a lot of people had doubts just because Shadal Wind is insane. But go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is Sebastian Todd. You guys probably know me as WB7 on Dueling Book, and yeah, I'm with Dragon Links.
Got you. Do you have any shout outs before we start?
Yeah, so shout out to everybody in WAF that helped me test, especially Gabriel Nets and Josh Kirby. They're like the main people I helped theorize the deck with, and everybody from my area, family and friends, Tampa, Florida. That's it.
Got you. Well, let's jump right into it.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with the engine first. So I played 3 Cypher, 1 Black Metal, and 1 Chamber for the normal summons. The 5 normal summon rule. I only played 1 Chamber, and I played the Black Metal Dragon over the 2nd Chamber. Chamber's just like a really weak normal summon, and you really want to summon it off LP. And you don't really need to, because like mine isn't really that popular right now. So like the only time you'd ever want the 2nd chamber is if like they mine you and you need to like seal, float into another one to switch a tidying, but that doesn't really come up anymore. So just rather have a more impactful normal summon black metal. To do tidyings, we weren't really a fan of 1 because like you need the 2nd one for the follow up. And then just white, black, Levy Brotor, and then 2 rockets, 2 tracer, and a recharger for the rocket names. We played 2 Abzerauder and the Noct Division because like Chaos Ruler is just so good going 2nd because it always forces interruptions. Like if you go like quick launch and Abzerauder, it forces interruptions. Like they have to do something, or else just Chaos Ruler just like has the chance to just like go like +4. So it chain blocks, so it's really good into boards. And also it's just fine if you just draw it with like a rocket name, like normal tracer special riders combo. So I always wanted to see that card in my hand. Then we put the Nocto because so Cypher plus riders combo. And then pretty standard, just the 3 World Legacy, 3 space, and 3 quick launch. And then for the non-engine cards, I played 3 Phantasme, 3 Ash, and 3 Dark Ruler. Ash was just like the best card going first, and you needed it for Phantasme, because that was just a really popular card for the event. And you need to see like Ash for Phantasme, Doll Fusion, really good versus Shadalls, and then 3 Phantasme. This is mainly just because it helps like fix consistency, and it's good versus both Shadalls, Dragons, pretty much everything. And we played Dark Ruler to draw into it. So like for Shadalls, you can draw into like Dark Rulers for the window, or you can draw into Dark Ruler and pretty much break the whole dragon field, because Phantasme deals with the tidying, and then the Dark Ruler deals with the board. So it was really good. These 9 engine slots, like you have the chance to like cut like I'd say like 3 more cards of engine to play like 12 non-engine cards, but I feel like after that your consistency gets like a lot worse, and you won't be able to play through hand traps as well going first. So I just wanted to make sure that every time I go first, I'm able to win the game, especially versus Shadalls. That's pretty much it for the main deck. For the side deck, I played 3 Droll, 3 Nibiru, for only like hand traps on the side. Droll was good because it overlapped versus Shadal and Dragon Link, and it kind of sucked. Like we didn't want to play it originally because it kind of sucks with Phantasme, kind of conflicts. But versus the mirror match, it's fine because like you can go Phantasm on Striker Dragon and then Droll on the Resolution and Research Boot. So ultimately, it was fine. Like I only played 1 mirror in Swiss, so Droll was fine there. It was mainly just for Shadalls because of how good it is on like getting like a Meltdown or a Servant. Like a lot of times you just pass their turn on literally nothing. and we didn't main it because like it wasn't light or dark, so it was really bad going first. And then 3 Nibiru's, just for the mirror match. If you compare it with like another hand trap, it's super good. And it's a lighter dark as well, so you can hit it off Chaos Ruler. It's good to draw going first the mirror match as well. Covers like a ton of matchups like in an event like this, and like it won me a game in top 16 against Brink Kids. It was really good. And then 3 Twins, 3 Cosmics. Just we really want to maximize the outs for the Shadal trap, so they don't summon Winda. Twin Twister was by far the best card in the side deck. I played against 4 Shadal decks in Swiss, and another Invoke deck and Altergeist in the finals. So like the 3 Twins and the 3 Cosmics were like super good throughout the event, not only versus Shadals but also versus a ton of back row decks. And then 3 Talents, just like it's by far the best card to have going first. Like I wanted to fit Imperial Order and anti-spells, but Talents was just by far the best one because it also has overlap going second, and it is just so versatile going first because it can help like unbrick you to draw 2, or it can literally look at your opponent's hand, and it's just by far the best card to have versus Phantasma. And then for the extra deck, I played 3 Striker, Quad, and 2 Seals. You definitely need 2. I see a lot of people cutting the second one for like a B cop, or they'll cut it for like a side deck option or a super play target, but I think 2 is definitely needed for the follow up. And then I played Fiber and Apollo, which I guess isn't standard. A lot of people cut Fiber, but I think like we were trying to play Ukas with Welt, but we put Hauk back in last second. It came up for me quite a bit with World Legacy, like only having a 2-card combo and still being able to combo off with like Tracer and World Legacy, where if you don't have Haki Fiber in your extra deck, that combo just still pass. And then Appaloosa, because it helps your end board play around Super Poly, so like you don't end on 2 Dark Dragons in the combo, so it's really good there. Everything else is pretty much standard, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the list.
Got you. So for the first question, what was your reasoning for picking Dragon Link for the event?
So the biggest thing was that I was just the most comfortable with it. I've been playing it for like a really long time, and like I tried playing Shadals because I actually think Dragon Link deck was not the best pick for this event because of like it just had no like favorable matchups. It wasn't good into the mirror match, and it wasn't good into like Shadals. Like it wasn't consistent if you lost the roll. But it ended up being pretty well just because I was comfortable with it, and there was just like a bunch of like prank kids, and like there was Altergeist in the finals, so it ended up being like really good in hindsight because everyone else just wasn't playing dragons, so it was good.
Yeah, definitely. And I noticed from your side deck, instead of having Feather Duster or things like that, you wanted all reactive spell cards to be able to like counter Schism or draw phase, be able to hit the Pandemonium. And they usually either psych a card out or they set another strong card like Tikaboo or Punishment Plus Schism. So I think that was a very good choice to have like 6 copies to stop them.
Yeah, you really just want to see it out to the Shadal trap.
Yeah.
Better than Duster.
Yeah, and then this kind of gets into the second question, which was like preparation and text for the event. But everything I can see, besides, I guess the main deck is very more mid-range. Dark Ruler's pretty nice, Phantasma's pretty nice. But for your utility cards in the main deck, were you comfortable with those? Did you need any more or less?
So like I think that if I played more like mirror matches, I probably wasn't gonna be as like prepared if I lost the roll. But thankfully I only played one, and I won the die roll, so that was really good. But I feel like the main deck was pretty solid to like just play a lot of engine cards and like win like all your games going first instead of diminishing your engines to try and win your games going second.
Definitely, and I guess that already gets into the preparation and text. And you talked about rounds a lot, but what was your most popular decks you had to verse against?
I played versus 5 Invoke decks. I played versus 4 Shadal invokes and then one like invoked Dragon Elvish deck, and it was just like just a grind. Just I lost to one Shadal invoked, but it was just a grind, just playing through Shadals every round.
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously you did very well. You are the champion of LCS 12. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the event or the deck itself before we wrap it up?
Yeah, honestly, this is my first LCS, so I was pretty excited I got to top, and then I was expected to get past top 8 because I got paired as my worst match at Buster Blader, but I got really lucky and just ended up winning, squeaking it out in game 3. And then played with my friend June in top 4, and then I played with Altergeist, and I won the role, and then just opened pretty well and won game 2. So yeah, it was a really good experience.
Yeah, the finals was kind of like nuts, bro. 3 torrential tribute, and then Levy popped the other 2. Literally no chance, but it was wild. Yeah, so thank you so much, man, and congrats again.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
So,
problem. And guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Shoutouts to luxury sponsors, MetaMat, Imperial, and YGO Daily. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you guys in the next one.